Welcome to Entry Point Faith, where every week we discover fresh meaning in the world so you can find faith your way. And now, please welcome your host, Pastor Nancy Lafferty.
Oscar Wilde said, "To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance." But I think many people are hesitant to begin that lifelong romance because they view loving themselves as a selfish act. I once asked a good friend of mine, "What stops you from loving yourself?" And she said simply and directly, "Well, the fear that I would hurt someone else's feelings. I need to please other people, and I don't feel like I'm supposed to love myself and put my own needs first because then I might not be doing something that someone else needs or wants me to do." Now, I'm willing to bet that some of us would agree with her. Many of us have had a lifetime of caring for other people, while caring for and loving ourselves is placed on the back burner. We take care of family members, our children, our other relatives who need our assistance, and ultimately our parents. And sometimes it feels like at the end of the day, there's nothing left for us. We don't have time to love ourselves. Now, when I say we need to love ourselves, I mean we need to accept ourselves. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to nurture ourselves and value ourselves. Life coach and New York Times best-selling author Mark Chernoff has written these words: "The greatest struggle in life is the struggle to accept, embrace, and love ourselves with all of our imperfections. To be 100% honest about who we are, how we feel, and what we need. To stop discrediting ourselves for everything we aren't, and start giving ourselves credit for everything we are." Now, I am certainly no expert, but I have gathered a few suggestions together for how we might love and accept ourselves a little bit better. First of all, we need to be one with what is. Be one with what is. We need to give up on the perfect and begin the journey of becoming our true self. Our culture trains us to want a perfect life, to strive for a perfect life, a perfect spouse, kids, house, job, money, weather, friends, and vacations. Now, when we can retrain our minds to process life as it is, rather than as we think it should be, we will indeed be at peace. Say to yourself, "I am enough. I am enough." Say it often. You are enough in all that you bring to this world. You bring unique talents and gifts and insights and skills and experiences to this world. Know that you are worthy. You are worthy and deserving of good things. You deserve to be happy. You deserve joy and fun and nice people and good experiences. Buddha has written, "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." Say to yourself, "I am worthy. I am worthy." Say it often. In order to believe that you are worthy, you need to remind yourself of your good qualities every now and then. Especially during these days of isolation, it is so easy to be aware of our mistakes and our missteps. Every now and then, it's important to take an inventory of our strengths and our good qualities. We need to remember some of the things that people have said to us and about us, about the positive aspects of who we are. This might sound odd, but take time to read some of the cards and letters that people have sent you over the years. Every time you think of a quality that you don't like about yourself, try to balance it with the thought of a quality that you do like about yourself. The last step is probably the most important one. Take better care of yourself. The most important part of loving yourself means taking good care of you, taking care of yourself, taking care of your physical needs, getting enough exercise, eating well, getting sufficient sleep. Again, it's amazing that during this pandemic, with a lot of extra time, many people have taken less time to care for their physical needs. Well, it's understandable, of course, because we are basically living through a trauma. And because we are, we need to also take better care of our emotional health. That's tough to do as we are feeling sluggish and we are feeling uncertain. That leads to a feeling of inertia. But here are some suggestions. Do something each day that inspires you. Do something each day to make you feel good. Take a walk, call a friend, take a shower, get off the couch and create something. Read, write, learn something new, make something that you need or you want. Be good to yourself. Treat yourself like you would treat any other person that you love. You've probably heard the phrase, love heals us. Now, I don't know exactly how it works, but I've seen it happen over and over. I think love heals us because when someone else loves us, they treat us really well. We matter to them, and they behave as though they care about us. And when that happens, we slowly begin to believe that we aren't worthless. We do have value. Now, ideally, that exchange happens in our lives, in our families of origin. But it doesn't always. And when that doesn't happen, we are often less likely to love and accept ourselves. And we are less likely to be willing to accept the love of other people. According to Dr. Gail Brenner, we need to develop something called a love mindset. She describes the love mindset with these words. A love mindset is a state of mind where you can experience love for yourself and others regardless of outside circumstances. When we develop a love mindset, we move past the damage done to us in our childhood. When we develop a love mindset, we choose to work on accepting all of the available love that is around us. The magnificent and massive love of God, the incomparable love of friends and family members, the love and support from our relationships of inspiration. Instead of rejecting that available love, we choose to take that love into our souls and let it heal us. You are worthy. You are enough. You will always be enough. Love heals you, my friends. And in that healing, you begin to love yourself. Amen.
Thanks for joining us this week on Entry Point Faith. The Entry Point Faith community meets every other Sunday at Conner Prairie in Fishers, Indiana. For more information or to join in person, visit entrypointonline.org. Entry Point Faith is a part of the Switchpoint Media Network. Find a variety of podcasts by visiting switchpoint.media.